Hi, welcome back to another vlog. It is currently Friday here in the Scottish Highlands. It is about 11:30 and we've just come out for a walk because we've been promised by the weather 2 days of sunshine. I think tomorrow's to be nicer than it is today. I think it's to be 10 degrees tomorrow and sunny, which feels like a summer holiday given how much it's rained here lately. So I thought I would take you along with us for 2 days of hopefully, fingers crossed, really nice weather. But we are starting these 2 days with a walk up the Brecklet Trail, which we have done before. I think we've done it once or maybe twice actually. It's a really great walk. It's in a place called Ballachulish, which if you can see behind me is this little place. And it is a walk and it goes up the side of a quarry, and then there's this like whole big bit here where you can kind of view over Loch Leven, and then it like trails up through the woods, and then you come down and there's some really amazing like old stone houses in the woods that are kind of crumbling and completely kind of overgrown with moss and trees now, and they're just beautiful, and there's loads of water down there and streams, and it's just a really nice walk, and I think it's about an hour in total, and Ripley can be off the lead for the whole of it. Actually, the last time we came here she lost her harness in the woods, which we never found. So yeah, we're going to do that. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow yet, but we want to try and maybe go somewhere we've not been before. So yeah, it's exciting. The gang is here. The gang, I mean by the weekday gang, which is me, yeah, a toddler, and Ripley. But I'm going to go because we're all getting a bit agitated because I've made everyone stop to film. But yeah, I thought I'd take you along for the next couple of days. We're just taking a quick break because the first part of the trail up until here is actually quite steep, especially if you're carrying a now 15-month-old on your back. So we've just stopped and we're having a little break. We didn't have a full picnic or anything, so we haven't done a food shop, but we do have our favourite vegan chocolate, which is the normal cookie dough, which is one of our favourites, and the shop that I'm now working in part-time sells them, so it's brilliant. So we're just going to stop and have a little bit of chocolate. I'm going to catch my breath back. Ripley is still running about like a mad woman. I don't think she's really noticed that anything's going on. Hey Ripley! She's down there. And then we'll get going on the rest of the path. There's actually another little bench here in this part of the woods, which is up a little bit of a hill. There's Ripley. And this is a really nice little bench. It just got this little view out over the forest. Made it to the end of the path now. I think it takes about an hour, and we're just about to head back through the village and then back home. And just like that, I found another beautiful bench just as I'm walking back through Ballachulish village. So we are currently out for a little drive. I just haven't been able to get my toddler down to sleep today. He just wasn't going down to sleep. We've done the bath, we've done bottle, we've done a walk, and I couldn't get down, so I've resorted to bringing the car. And we've just gone for a drive. We've just stopped at a little lay-by. We're driving currently around Loch Leven, and I thought I would just show you this view from where we are. Literally just stopped in a little lay-by here, and here is the view. So over here, actually, I don't know if in this kind of area, that's where we were walking this morning. That's Ballachulish over there. I don't know if you'll be able to make out too much of it, but that's where that is. And then if you look around a little bit further, you can see over to Glencoe over there. So it's just such a beautiful spot. But we're going to keep driving and see if I can let him sleep for a little bit longer. This sign gives you a little bit of a good look at where we are. There was Glencoe, and then over this other side you've got Ballachulish. Just walking back to the car, and you just see so much rubbish. Like, people just dump their stuff around here and you just don't understand, because you've brought it here, it's in your car or something, and you're just like leaving it to litter. So we're going to take it home with us. Hi, happy Saturday. It's currently Saturday morning, it's almost Saturday lunchtime, and we have just driven to a little village called Duror, which is about 25 minutes I'd say from where we are. And we're going to go and do the Duror Forest Trail. It leads up from where we are through to the James of the Glen birthplace. So there's a bothy there, and I think his birthplace is now being turned into a bothy. And the plan is to do the walk through the woods, stop at the bothy, there's like a picnic table and stuff outside, have some lunch, and then just head back. It was meant to be sunnier, it's looking a little bit cloudy, but it's not meant to rain, so fingers crossed we get there and we have a nice walk. So yeah, I thought I'd take you along with us. I think we are almost there. I think I can see it through the woods, but we just cracked open the emergency snacks to keep us going on that last little bit. So we have just arrived at the Duror Bothy, and I thought I would show you a tour. So firstly, this is the outside. Now this is actually the birthplace of James of the Glen, and he was born here, and he was wrongfully accused of a murder and hung in the years that followed the Jacobite rebellion. And this is where he was born, and it's now been turned into a bothy. And there's a sign, so it's owned by the Mountain Bothy Association. And I'll just take you on a little tour. So you come in here, I'll just shut the door behind me. So you've got this seat over here, this old seat, and then there's a little fireplace, and then we've got a table and a sort of bigger seat that's got a softer padding if you're going to try and sleep on it. Over here you can see that there's lots of food and little pan being left. People do tend to leave food in here as long as it's not stuff that's going to go off. There's a big table here, it's our snacks, don't worry, we'll take them home. Some seats, you've got some candlesticks as well, so if you were coming in night you could have a candle. And then there's this area here which is these raised platforms which people can sleep on, and then there's just a bunch of tools here. So yeah, that is our first bothy trip. So we're actually just going to stop and have some lunch in the bothy. There used to be a picnic bench outside, but it's no longer there, and it is a bit windy, so we're going to stop and have some lunch. I brought some packed lunch from home. I brought a baguette with some panko tofu, and it's got this like Thai sauce and some salad and hummus. My son has got a sandwich, and we're just going to stop, have some lunch, and yeah, have a good look around here. It's really cool. Like I said, I've never been to a bothy before. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go and stay in one overnight, and it's just never happened. So this one is a really accessible one. I'd love to come back here in the summer and stay, and yeah, it's great. It's really great. Bothies are a brilliant thing. They are all over Scotland. They're completely free to stay in. The idea is that you just look after it as you would your house, and you take all your rubbish away with you. You don't leave anything, especially stuff that like animals and rodents and stuff can get into. And yeah, they're great. They really are. So yeah, we're gonna have lunch and have a look around here and then head home. Hello, it is much later now. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because the river's behind me, but I've just nipped out to the shop to pick up Ripley some food because we ran out. We just had a quiet kind of afternoon when I got back and had some Chinese for dinner. But now it's like 8:30 and I'm going to go home. But if you liked the video, then please give a like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.